Hello, I'm Penny S.Tee, and I'm the host of Peace with Penny. In Tuesday's episode, March 8th at 11 a.m. Pacific Time, we'll be speaking with Ezzeldeen, who goes by Masri of OneVoice Movement. From its inception in 2002, OneVoice has focused on leveraging a critical but largely untapped resource within the Israeli and Palestinian public, the centrist mainstream, who support resolution of the conflict through a negotiated and mutually acceptable two-state solution. One Voice Movement's mission is to drive a global initiative that supports grassroots activists in Israel, Palestine, and internationally who are working to build the human infrastructure needed to create the necessary conditions for a just and negotiated resolution to the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. We hope you'll join us as we discuss how One Voice Movement believes they can help achieve an independent and viable Palestine and a secure Israel free from conflict, where Palestinians and Israelis are able to realize their national and individual aspirations, building a future based upon principles of security, justice, dignity, and peace. Ez was born in Gaza City in 1971. He has a bachelor's degree in political science and criminal justice from Northeastern Illinois University and a master's in international relations specializing in conflict resolution. Prior to working with One Voice Movement, Ez was a school administrator and teacher. Within One Voice Movement, Ez has held several positions, including executive director of the One Voice Palestinian Gaza office, director of development in One Voice Palestine, director of One Voice Gaza, and currently he is the U.S. Outreach Director. I'm looking forward to hearing how Ez managed to work on peace with Israel in the Gaza Strip. Difficult just couldn't have been the only adjective. One Voice Movement is an organization working on seeking peace where both sides coexist safely. But you may be wondering why this complex, disturbing conflict matters to me. Let me share my story with you. It was the summer of 2014, and for my son's bar mitzvah present, just like many Jewish parents, we wanted him to bond with the Holy Land. Oh, it worked perhaps too well. My husband had stayed back at the hotel, and our friends, my son and I, had just stopped in a pharmacy.
Run to the bomb shelter, sweetie, please hurry. I didn't hear the sirens at first, but the Israelis did. They're used to hearing these things. We ran to the back of the storeroom. It was a 12-foot by 24-foot windowless bomb shelter. My heart's pounding. Boom! Boom! I hear and feel the percussion of the exploding bombs. I'm trying not to get sick. I look at my 13-year-old son and I think I'll never forgive myself if something happens to him.
That's an excerpt from a speech I gave to the Orange County Jewish Bar Association. It was the first, but not the last time we had to run to a bomb shelter. Our adventure and my transformation is also the subject of my book, Blasted from Complacency, A Journey from Terror to Transformation in Israel. There is no chapter in a parenting book on what to do when a war starts and you're on a family vacation. Think touring extraordinary and sacred sites mixed with cowering in bomb shelters. I'm still trying to get over the Jewish guilt of taking my son to war for his bar mitzvah present. The impact of being human targets helped me understand the plight of Israelis living like this, and it also made me want to work on peace. How Israel is often described on the news is not what I'd seen with my own eyes. And I felt Palestinian parents also preferred their children playing safely in their backyards. The missiles exploded just near enough to blow apart my world as I knew it, forever changing me. And you'd never recognize my life today with what it was like then. I believe I found my life's purpose. We hope you can join Ezzeldeen Masri of One Voice Movement with me on March 8th at 11 a.m. Pacific Time as we discuss the possibilities of Israelis and Palestinians living together in peace. Amen. You can see the recording on my website at penny, the letter S, tee.com under podcasts. Thank you, and may you live in peace, shalom, and salam.